In this video, let's do something different. Because the recent BTO launch period has already ended and there are quite a lot of new subscribers and viewers lately, why don't we do a Q&A part 3? So the first question I got is why so on this BTO round? So several long-time viewers asked about this because indeed since like July of this year, I made even more content about like BTOs. So I counted, and for October 2025 BTO launch, I made like almost 60 videos. And then July launch was about like 20 something videos. Of course, it covers everything, the review, rating, application rate, and then post-result analysis, etc. I know it's crazy. I even have like some viewers commented that they are tired of seeing my content. I'm like, dude, trust me, I'm tired of making them as well. So there are several reasons why I'm so on this time around and why I create so many contents. I think the main factor is that, now I am already at the acceptance stage that, okay, fine, the content that seems to be working for this channel is like housing related. So I might as well just focus and double down. Because in the past, I want to do like food review, I want to discuss like finance topic or lifestyle topics or whatever. But now I decided to just focus. I do realize that it's a very strange and small niche to pick. But then even if the current viewers already bought their house and moved on, there will be the next batch of future buyers who needed insights about housing, right? And then besides, when I look around, it seems like there's no other content creator in Singapore for this particular niche. Other people probably maximum create like 1 or 2 video about like recent BTO launch, but nobody went as crazy as making 60 videos like I do per BTO launch. So basically, I just double down and I dominate the BTO topics on YouTube. I'm actually kind of secretly proud right now because if I do an incognito search on YouTube or Google for BTO topics, usually some of my content will pop up on the first page. So I thought to myself, it doesn't make sense at all that you guys are here, but I might as well just run with it. And then I think the second reason is also better planning this time around. Because honestly, in the past, sometimes I didn't even realize that the BTO sales period has started. And I only realized it like day 3 or day 4. I wished HDB announced their exact sales period from the beginning, right? But they don't do that. They only announce the month and then they will just pick whatever week that they are internally comfortable with. Sometimes it's at the end of the month, sometimes mid-month, sometimes early of the month. It's just all over the place. So nowadays, I really do keep an eye on it. I don't rely anymore on like news outlet medias or my spare time. I really go to HDB website like almost every day for that particular launch month just to make sure that I don't miss it. And then nowadays, I also try to pre-plan of what content that I want to make. And I also try to simplify my work process. So for example, you guys know that I have this daily application rate analysis, right? Actually in the past, it takes so much time to prepare because like everything need to prepare charts and then make presentation, etc. It's just crazy. But in this October, what I did is that I prepare a master template and then I just need to copy paste from HDB website every single day. It did take like a couple of hours to prepare the master template, but then the ongoing effort is very minimal, so it cuts down a lot of preparation time. And then the next question that I got is that, do you even sleep? So probably this is related to the amount of content that I prepare. Because I don't have any editor, guys. Like it's just me. Of course, I still sleep, but I do wake up very early. So on most days, I would sleep probably around like 10 p.m. and then I would wake up about like 2 a.m. And then I would make content before I go to work and do other stuff. Like for example, this video that you're currently watching is actually shoot at like 5 a.m. in the morning. And then after work at night, I do have a little bit of time as well to make content. Basically, the spare time that most people use for scrolling on social media, I use it to make content. But of course, I still have time to spend quality time with my family or go for a morning run, etc. But indeed, if it's a BTO sales launch period in particular, it does get significantly busier because that's really the golden time if I want my videos to get a lot of clicks, right? So during those 8 days BTO launch period, definitely even less sleep, and then just eat simple food because I wouldn't have time for like cooking. I don't have much time for cleaning up as well. But luckily, my family has been very supportive because, at the end of the day, whatever cents and dollars that I'm making is for them as well, right? So, and then the next question is, do you have any insight on the upcoming SBF locations? So I get this type of question quite a lot. So basically, many people asking about the next SBF locations, or ask questions such as, why don't HDB release more keppel locations in the next BTO launch, or asking when is the exact date for the upcoming BTO launch, etc. Basically, some of you guys are asking as if I have like insider information about HDB plans. Like some of you even think like I'm HDB employee. So, but I don't. I'm basically just some random person making HDB content, and I also only rely on publicly available information. So the honest answer is actually I don't know, guys. But once HDB release more information, I'm planning to make like more content about this topic. Okay, next question is, should I apply for SBF or BTO? So I got this question several times. Probably because the next February launch, we will have both BTO and SBF. I'm planning to make a separate video about this, but I think the answer depends on which flat type do you want and whether you are first-timer families, singles, seniors, or second-timer families. So if we look at the July 2025 BTO and SBF application rate for singles and second-timer families, I would say that in general, the application rate for SBF is significantly higher than BTO. Why? Well, because SBF has a very limited supply, right? HDB typically would prioritize the two-room flexi for seniors, and then they would prioritize the bigger flats for first-timer families. But for first-timer families, the question whether they should apply for BTO or SBF is more nuanced. It depends on the amount of supply in the particular town that you are aiming for. So let's take a look at this July 2025 SBF launch again. So Kallang Whampoa at that time had a lot of 4-room available, like over 600 units. And in that scenario, surely you will have a good chance of securing a unit. And sure enough, when the application rate was finalized and announced, the application rate for first-timer families for a 4-room flat in Kallang Whampoa was only 0.6. So everybody who applied will surely get to pick a flat. But on the other hand, Hougang only had like 20 units available, which is not much at all. And surely enough, the application rate was like 8.7, which is very competitive. So again, the answer depends. So that's it for the Q&A part 3. If you missed the first 2 Q&A, I'll put the link in the description box below. If you have more questions, feel free to comment down below as well. To support my work, you can give a one-time tip by pressing the thanks button, pick the amount that you want, and click buy and send. Or you can also press the join button for exclusive contents and monthly membership. Your support means a lot to keep us independent. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!